I'm still not seeing it on Streamlabs. I even closed the stream and redid it. Gosh dang it.
You reloaded in Roll20?
Yeah, because I see you now.
I see myself in Roll20. It's on the stream that it doesn't have it.
Yeah, the stream isn't saying. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I guess I just won't... my face won't be visible for the last hour. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, after Aelin says his piece, Zumbus is gonna head up.
Okay.
I'm sticking around downstairs. Hey, Aelin.
Yes.
Question.
Sure.
You're on vacation, right? This is like...
I haven't had a single true day of vacation, but yes.
Right. I was wondering, because, usually, you go on vacation because you need a break. And like you just said, you've not really had a break or anything. Are you doing all right?
True. Yeah, I'm all right.
Good. Just want to make sure.
I appreciate your concern. It warms my heart.
Hey,
But I am all right.
Swift River, are you sorry eating right now? Are you like mid-meal?
Yeah.
I feel like
I'm full of food. Swift River can never stop eating. It's so good.
First of all, this venison slaps, so I'm into it too. But are you doing all right too? Though I mean, I know we were gonna meet your master, and I know you said he could take care of himself, but I mean, is that something that worries you, or?
Truly, I don't know. These last few days have been so hectic that I have had scarcely a time to think about him.
You have been moving pretty quickly. And you've been, getting pretty hurt.
Yeah.
Try and do better to make sure that, keep you out the way. Not in that way, but, I don't want to see you get hurt a lot. It's not, and I know you don't want to be, but I'll do my best to help you out in the future.
Thank you. You're
Sure.
a true gentleman.
Oh, I got it. It's fixed.
Hey, yeah, that is solid.
And, like, after Talon was checking in, Swift River, cracks her neck, and the pop is just so loud.
Your neck pops so loud that I'm relaxed. Well, thanks again, everybody. Pretty bushed. Got slapped around by a tree. Good night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Talon's gonna take the last bit of his, the last bit of meat and take it upstairs. And I'm gonna head to bed.
All right. Is anybody doing anything else, or is everyone heading to bed?
Swift River spends the night drinking and passes out at the table.
Okay.
Jesus. Aelin would wait up with Swift River, and when Swift River passes out, we'll pick her up and carry her to her room.
Okay.
And then he'll go to bed as well.
All right. Sounds good. So you all eventually make your way to your rooms, one way or another.
Right, eventually.
And, you take a long rest. I would say that last day was a lot of travel, and you fought. So, you guys would probably sleep in this morning.
Yes.
With it being pretty late by the time you went to bed. So I would say your guys' day probably wouldn't start until about noon.
Ooh, we hella sleeping in. I love it. We do get a free day, though. We made a good time, so. Not that we have time to burn, but maybe a little bit. Well, I'm going to wake up and head, out in the hallway, see if anybody else is up first before I head downstairs to get some breakfast. Do we still have our secret meeting room? Do we have keys for the secret spare room? Thalia, did you go? Or no?
That's where Aelin's sleeping.
Oh, so it's just going to be Aelin's room then. Yeah. Just in case we need to have a secret meet up. Well, I'm going to get breakfast if we're up. Well, I guess it's lunchtime. I'm going to get lunch since we're up.
Okay, yeah, easily enough you can get food. Mark off a couple silver.
Excellent. And I'll wait for the others before we start making moves for the day.
Swift is the last one up.
Yeah, Zumbus will come down eventually with his hood down instead of up like usual.
Okay.
And yeah, just take a silent seat next to Talon.
Oh, morning. Does Swift River? Does Zumbus look different? What's the Zumbus check roll?
Yeah. So yesterday and the couple of previous days, his hair had been kind of like I guess like almost like a bright reddish, and now it is like a burnt orange.
Oh, okay. Good morning.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Good morning.
I guess it's afternoon.
You lose Thalia.
Yeah, we did.
Uh-oh. I found her.
I figure we wait for the others before we go check on the prisoner. But you sleep all right?
Yeah, slept pretty well. Just looking forward to figuring out what's going on and making sure that we can, really make some change. I'm so happy we were able to help those villagers yesterday. It really meant a lot. And hopefully they feel that way too, but I guess it doesn't really matter. They're safe. That's it.
I'm glad you just worked all that out right now talking to me.
Yeah, I'm pretty in touch with my feelings.
As everybody should be. We need to make sure we talk to Thokul, of course. Anything that you can think of right now that you want to question the prisoner about, that we can just get on the same page about before we go in there blindly?
No, I figured someone would just put like hot coals to his feet and make him say everything.
Maybe not right away.
I'm not sure what the.
Maybe
if
we
you start strong.
I mean, maybe
Yeah,
about
whatever y'all think.
Well, what do you think?
I think that Aylin's probably really good at torturing, so we'll see. Maybe he picks some stuff up in his adventuring days.
Oh my gosh.
I saw you frighten a shambling mass with the M word. So surely you would be the most effective, right?
I just don't really have it in me today.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe if he says the right things, we just kind of forgive him and move past it. But we'll see.
All right.
Yeah. Nom 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 nom.
Eating in silence.
You ever notice we spend a lot of time eating?
What? No.
He's eating.
We're all like, yeah, I feel like we just always have snacks, like, just ready.
Between eating and almost being killed, I would rather eat.
True.
And also, out of character, Swiss always describes, like, really delicious sounding foods.
Yeah, so it's Swiss's fault if anything.
I was have to, like,
blame Swiss. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, roasted venison with, like, potatoes. I was like, dang.
Yeah, she just say there's,
right
like, there's a plate with some food on it. That's it. You're good.
Cooked up butter and onions.
Yeah, or something, like ratatouille, just, like, ready to go.
Aylin finally comes trudging down the stairs, looking super tired, and like trips over the last step and like biffs it. Face plants on the floor, and just slowly gets back up, looking super tired.
And you
Aylin, we're over here.
You do smell the food. It is like roasted roasted beef flank with like sautéed caramelized onions. It's really delicious.
See what I'm saying?
That smells.
Like, I want that right now. Oh man, well, I'm digging in. Yeah, we do spend a lot of time eating. Now that you mention it, I feel like a lot of our silver is just going to food.
Aylin, you need another
to feed ourselves.
drink? Are you still going on? I'm not sure what your plan is for the day.
Like I said, I do not normally drink. It was a just.
Aylin, are you a lightweight?
Oh, extremely. He just like sits down and almost misses his chair.
That makes me. I kick the chair so it doesn't, like, so that you get it. Like, no more obstacles for you. Who's not? So Thalia and Swift River aren't here yet, right?
Correct.
All right, well, we'll hang out and wait for them before. I was just talking to Zumbus about kind of our plan of action for the day. I know that you just start kind of in the throes of this hangover, so I don't know if you want to talk business right now.
You talk, I'll listen.
Okay.
What does it say in the Adventurer's Handbook about torture?
I suppose this is a good way to that. Yeah.
Well, torture's not a good thing.
Yeah,
But
that's bad.
if it's 100% necessary, then I can, but I like to consider myself a good-hearted person and would like to avoid it if at all possible.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I second the no
Start with
torture.
just the intimidating, let us speak. I'll start with that.
Yeah. We don't want to start out too hard because then there's nowhere to go from there too. You know, like we don't want to torture anybody. At least not right now.
Okay. Zumbus takes out his little forgery kit, the quill and the ink, and starts penning in a little blank booklet that he has. He's, I'll be sure to take down notes on how to be a proper adventurer, since we're all adventurers now.
Yeah.
Good if someone documented this.
We did get inducted like last night.
Yeah, thanks for that. Really
It's a
appreciate that. I really
Valiant
feel we're part of it.
Yeah, Thalia and Co. The adventuring party.
Zumbus kind of bites his lip at that, but doesn't say anything.
What are you
We,
up to, Thalia? Are you still sleeping, or...?
No, but Thalia does not come out of her room.
Okay.
There's a tiny little note where she's tied it with like a bit of ribbon maybe that says, "Feeling sick, go without me. Thalia." In a really like flourishing signature.
Would you, I guess, how early would you have left that? Because if anybody...
Well, I went to bed like hours before all of you.
Oh, so it was probably down there, like outside your room, ready.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I would say
Well-
you guys would have seen that before you went downstairs to get food.
Okay.
So
Um,
makes it Swift River is the last one that comes slumping down the stairs. But
Oh. On a scale of 1 to Albert Einstein, how's the bedhead?
I mean, she's got pretty short hair, so it's pretty wild.
It's out of this world. Love it. 10 out of 10. Waving at Swift River. We got you a plate, just ready.
Yes, thank you. Please, face first into it.
Well, I was gonna actually go to the general store or the weaponsmith to get me
Yeah.
like a crossbow. But realized that long range I'm pretty good at it. Maybe not with something like a longbow, but I want to pick something up.
My
So I was gonna
claws
head out and do
should
that.
be ready. I will accompany you.
Oh,
Go ahead.
no, that's it. Go ahead.
I was just going to say there is one thing that we must discuss that maybe not everyone wants to hear.
Oh, right. The torture conversation.
Oh,
We should give him a chance to turn over a new leaf.
I am a firm believer of second chances. I think we need to be smart about it too, though.
Of course, I'm not saying trust him, but I'm saying that an effort needs to be made to allow him to have a possibility.
is that our effort or his?
That
He'll
is
only
all up
change
to
if he
him.
wants to.
That is up to him, but we have to at least keep the door open for him to make that choice.
Are there like a lot more people around? It's noon in this tavern.
It's not terribly busy. I would say probably like a third to a half full.
All right, probably keep our voices down. We don't want to kind of bring attention to this, but
You do notice a familiar figure. Freddy Fizzlebang is currently chowing down on some of the
Just the person who didn't speak
the
to
roasted beef flank and caramelized onions at a table in one of the corners, dressed flamboyantly as usual.
sick.
I need to speak to that man. I'll be back. You guys keep eating.
Okay. Hey Zumbus,
Don't
can I
have to tell me
borrow?
twice.
Can I borrow that? Yeah, I saw you writing with like a pen. Can I actually just use that super quick? Just write a note.
Do you? You don't have? You don't have one?
Not on me. I can just find another one. I don't.
Just give it back, please.
You're gonna watch me use it, and I'm gonna give it back to you. I take your pen. Wait, if you really want to make this crazy, thank you, Zumbus, for this pen. You see that stream magic there, everybody? And I'm just gonna take on the back of Thalia's note and start scribbling down like another note.
Okay.
Which I'll write out in a second. Is this out of ink?
No, it's completely full. I
So,
just filled it in.
Aelin, you're going to talk to Freddy Fizzlebang?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You walk over and he looks up at you with a big grin, kind of mouth still full of food. Ah, hey there! What can I do for you?
Greetings, friend. It is good to see you again.
Ah, you as well.
I'm so glad that you have not left town because I have a proposition for you.
Well, I actually did leave town, but then I came back. Spring Valley is kind of, it's not the best up there right now. City keeps being attacked, so I decided to come back here where it's a little safer.
No take. Well, I happened to come across a magical item that you might be interested in.
Of course, let's see it.
He would reach into his pocket and pull out the red corundum and set it down.
He takes it, and you see immediately kind of like the greed in his eyes as he takes it. Because I mean, this is a big, solid gemstone. He looks it over. This is quite the piece you have here. Where'd you come across this?
I tore it from the limbs of a shambling mound.
Wow, that's one I haven't heard before. Well, hey, good for you. However you found it, that's certainly impressive there. Are you looking for trade? Do you want to sell it to me? Do you know what it does? I do have the capabilities myself of identifying such objects as this if they are magical.
I am looking for a trade of sorts, however you might not have what I need, so I am interested in selling it.
Well, we should probably figure out what it is first. Do you have a room we could go to? I don't know if you know, but they don't really like magic here.
Yes, you can come up to my room. It is fairly empty.
Great, well, let's go.
Cool. Totally gonna get shanked by the secret serial killer.
He is actually a Rakshasa. Congratulations.
Yeah. Zumbus, Zumbus remembers something and runs up the stairs after them, hoping to join them.
Okay. Are you trying to keep Zumbus out, or do you let him join you, Aelin?
I'm not gonna keep him out, no.
Okay. So you make your way into the room, and he, Freddy takes out a, it looks like a salt and pepper shaker, and he begins kind of like shaking it around the item, and then it glows brightly for a second, and then fades, and he turns and looks at you and goes, huh. This is one of those elemental gems. Really quite interesting. This contains a fire elemental.
What do you say? I didn't catch that last part.
This contains a fire elemental.
Huh. Aelin's going to cast Identify real quick to make sure that he's selling it to someone that's actually being truthful and honest.
Okay. Yeah, it is an elemental gem containing a fire elemental. He's telling the truth.
Sick.
Cool. He smiles and says, "Indeed. Is this something that you might be interested in?"
But of course, I'm always looking for interesting valuables such as this. How much are you looking
Excellent.
to get for it? And he kind of narrows in on you.
I was thinking 1,600 gold.
Whew. That's a bit steep. I was thinking closer to like 500.
I suppose 900 is doable.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and activate my my channel divinity as well.
Okay. Does that does your channel divinity does it give off a sign? Like, do you start like glowing, or is there any
Nope.
visibility to it?
None whatsoever. It's not a spell. It's literally just divine power.
Just checking in.
He's just extra handsome for the.
Just extra handsome.
Just
The light hits him in the right way.
His
Oh,
teeth
no.
twinkle.
So
That's
there's
poor.
So that is a 22.
22.
Oh.
I suppose I could do it for 900.
And you know what? You gave me such a good deal on the Cape of Billowing for my friend. You know what? 850 just because we are good friends.
Deal. And he
I like how you
sticks out
say
his
that when I
hand
bought you a cake.
to shake your hand.
Chill.
He shakes it.
Okay. He scoops up the gem, gives you 85 platinum.
Yeah, boy.
We are rich, fam. Wait! Hold on, out of character. Isn't that enough to do a thing with now?
Not yet.
Dang.
Enough to do what?
Aylin's saving up for his big day.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sorry. What?
if you two are done, I had a real quick question, Mr. Fingerbanger.
Oh no.
It's Fizzlebang. But
Excuse
yes,
me, I'm-
go ahead.
I came upon this necklace. It's got a strange rune in the back. I just wanted to see if maybe you could give me a hand identifying it. I am
Are you looking to
Probably
sell
not
or
as well
trade
versed.
this item as well?
maybe neither. I'm just hoping you can help me identify it and figure out what it is. I can pay you for your services.
10 gold and I'll identify it for you since you're not looking to sell or trade.
I could be though. Can we make that like a 10 gold if this is all we do, and after you identify it, take it from there?
Sure.
Cool. And I will gingerly hand over the amulet to him.
Okay. He takes his salt and pepper shaker out and begins to shake it on the item again. It glows brightly, then dims. Huh. This is an interesting necklace. It's the amulet of the magician. And basically what it allows you to do is once per day, you can grant yourself advantage on any sleight of hand skill check.
Anyways,
Gotcha.
the way you tie a knot.
Does not
Yes.
require attunement.
Understood. Zumbus will reach in his bag and pull out 10 gold, and I think I'll hang on to it now, but I might be coming back to you to hawk it soon.
Very well. I probably won't be in town too much longer. Probably head either downriver to Valtenheim, or maybe head over to Port Vasper, and then see where the winds take me.
So I take it you won't be back for any of the 10-day festivals anytime soon?
I might. It just depends. I might head over to Port Vasper and then head back here for the 10-day festival and then make my way. I haven't decided yet.
Well, I sincerely hope we see you, but if we don't, please be safe, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, of course. I did get a new item if you all are interested.
What item is this?
Y'all, we gotta I'm not here.
He
But
pulls out a lantern. This is a lantern of revealing. It will actually... here, let me pull it up. I don't have it ready. Sorry. While lit, this hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are within the lantern's bright light.
wow. Pretty good.
2,000 gold for the pleasure.
God dang.
Zumbus laughs and says, "No, thank you."
Could be quite useful.
This guy. It's a good salesman.
It could.
I mean, what do you do right now if invisible people are sneaking up to attack you? You all are adventurers, yes?
We run away, I think, is the tactic. I'm not sure. I'm still waiting for the pamphlet on what to do for different situations as an adventurer. But I think the tactic is to run when they're invisible.
Well, see, with this, you wouldn't need to. You'd never need. You need never fear the unseen again.
Oh boy. Aelin, I'll let you say no to him.
Question. Are you going to be here for the next festival?
I may or I may not. It's up in the air. I'm thinking that I might travel over to Port Vasper for a couple days and then head back for the 10-day festival and then make my way on down the river. So probably, probably.
All right. Well, then maybe probably we might take a look at the lantern then. Yes.
Very well. If you're interested, yes.
Most excellent. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for your business.
Are you sure you weren't interested in any of the other items? You do have 850 new gold to spend.
Oh boy.
Indeed, that I do. However, I must be frugal. I must wait until the wonderful 10-day festival to start spending all my coin, yes?
Look, I've got plenty of coin, too. I don't know why you're not talking to me. It's fine. I was interested in that little pebble you had, that lapis pebble, but you know what? I'm going to take my business elsewhere. It's fine.
Are you sure you wouldn't like it? I'd happily sell it to you. Don't be sour. I didn't mean anything by it. I just know for a fact that he has gold. I don't know much about you.
Well, maybe I'll see you at the 10-day festival. And Zumbus is going to try and walk out the room.
Okay. He lets you go. I mean, it's your guys' room, so.
He
His mood can be a little temperamental, but I promise you he is a good man.
No worries. I've dealt with worse.
Again, I thank you so much for your patronage. We shall conclude for now, but
Normally
I promise you
line.
that you will... Well, now that you have met Aelin, that line shall be stolen. I thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to continue to do business with you come the festival.
Sounds great. Bring your gold.
Of course! Lots of it.
Bring your gold.
Enjoy, my friend.
Thank you. You as well. And he leaves and
Aelin
heads
will
back down.
escort him out.
Okay.
What did the note on Thalia's door say again? I can't remember. Like, fuck off?
Said Zumbus, keep out.
It was
in special ink only Zumbus can see.
I know.
That's the picture of a middle finger.
but like drawn beautifully. Like
Drawn beautifully, finessed into the words so no one else can see it.
Cursive middle finger.
I did write. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, the note said, not feeling well, go without me, Thalia, but with the very elaborate cursive Thalia.
Cool. Yeah, I guess walking back downstairs, Zumbus is going to give a light knock on the door and just kind of whisper, probably not even loud enough for her to hear me, just, Thalia, hope you're feeling okay, I forgive you. Let us know if you need anything. Okay, thanks. And I give her a second and then walk away if I hear nothing.
Okay.
Would he need to do a perception check to see if he hears me or no?
Are
I
you
mean,
whispering?
how loud are you talking, I guess?
Well, I'm not talking, but, like, she's in there doing stuff.
Oh, gotcha. No, his passive is only 12, so he probably wouldn't hear you unless you're doing something that's relatively loud. What are you doing? You can just message it to me if you want.
No, I'll wait. Only be a second. Water boys.
Water boy.
Water boys.
Secret
That's
Sailor
high quality
answer.
H2O. Yeah. If you really want to go crazy, ready?
Mama says alligators are smarter because they got all them teeth and no toothbrush.
This is the content we're here for, everybody.
Please enjoy the D&D Homebrewery.
This is
All
it.
sorts of...
This is
sorts of
everybody.
dicks.
This is it.
Oh, did you send it to me? Oh, you sent it on Discord. I was expecting...
Yo, that's some fucked up finger
Okay.
dexterity.
Want to give my fingers a dexterity test? $10 if you know where that line is from.
I don't. It's like the one cool thing I can do.
Yeah, Zumbus, I would say you hear some, like... Gotcha. Yeah, you hear, some, like, really deep, like, rapid breaths, followed by what sounds like a little bit of, like, almost like choking, kind of, coming from Thalia's room. Sounds like... she's maybe crying or having an anxiety attack of some sort.
Yeah, Zumbus is like still contemplating walking away anyways, for a split second, and kind of sighs. And I'm sorry, what was that, Thalia? Huh? I didn't quite catch that. And like firmly presses his ear to the door.
I was also going to be on my way up in a second. Would I find Zumbus just like with his ear pressed to Thalia's door?
Yes.
Hey, man. I have the letter. I just wrote this on the back of it. But, she's not feeling super well. So we should give her some space.
Whoa. Yeah, I just thought she said she wanted some tea or something. I'm pretty sure she said something. I didn't quite catch it. Thalia! Was that tea?
Hey, Zumbus, why don't we give her some time? If she wants tea, she can get it. She's a big girl. I'll go ahead and toss the letter under the door, slide a handing, just
Okay.
underneath.
Okay.
So,
You're trying to be stealthy about it?
yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll sleight of hand.
It's ready.
Yeah, Zumbus has no idea.
Okay. Why don't we get going? We got stuff to do. But one thing, let's try not to get in any hot water while we're here.
Whoa.
Well, there goes my bath.
So no tea then.
Right, no tea
No.
or bath, I'm afraid.
No hot tea.
I'll have to suffer.
Okay. Okay. Thalia, we'll be back. We'll see ya. And yeah, Zumbus will walk away with Talon and just kind of like pat Talon on the back and say, "Man, you really understand women a lot better than I do." And,
Me with this 16 charisma bit, and I'm just kidding.
and yeah, Zumbus will head down.
Well, if you want, I could give you some pointers.
I think I'll be okay.
I don't know. You'd kill it with the ladies.
Hey,
Or
I'm an adventurer.
Hey, Talon, real quick, did you send that that message to Thalia as well, so
Yes.
she could see what it said? Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Just making sure.
no worries.
I haven't got it if you sent it.
Oh, maybe I didn't hit send. I didn't. I meant to. I'm so sorry. I just need to hit enter.
Okay.
Forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, I mean, there's like adventures can be multifaceted. You could be a smooth talking debonair, get any person that you want. I mean, look at you. I'm trying to avoid the word exotic. Like, you can see it on my face. Like, you're unique. Like both of us are.
Zumbas takes out his new adventuring pamphlet and takes some more notes.
I see you writing down, like, yeah, just everything I'm saying to you. Just. Lesson 1. Read the room.
Okay.
Not literally. Make sure, but if there's like a feeling and you feel like maybe if you don't say anything, things might be better, I would say go with that.
But then doesn't it just eat you up inside not saying the things you want to say?
Not as bad as like the embarrassment when you say the wrong thing,
That's if you have shame.
True. Wait, is that the place we're operating from right now?
I don't know, you just like don't be ashamed of doing the things you want to do,
I'm not saying you got to be ashamed of doing the things you want to do, but we also want to be we want people to like us so that we can operate in spaces easier, right? Like, if you have no shame and you piss off a guard, it's going to be harder to do things around that guard later, right? Oh, Matt, please. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay.
Here, why don't we go ahead and talk to Thokal? We can practice.
Right. Yes, let's do that. People skills. Adventurers talk to guard captains.
Right.
So she like shedding her skin? Like, what is? I'm not sure what.
No, ma'am. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know.
Okay. Let's go.
Let us know. We'll find out. I'm sure.
Okay. She clearly wants nothing to do with me. This is my fault. I'm sure. Let's just get out of here.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Right here. It's all good. It's nothing you're doing, I'm sure.
Right, I read
Maybe it's something you're doing. I mean, we'll talk about it. We go deep dive into Zumbas' feelings.
Yeah, I want to hear Quick River's position on this. I feel like that'll really get me there. Yes.
And then I guess, so, squad minus Thalia, so it's just Anko right now.
Yep. Just Co.
Perfect time to brainstorm another name.
True.
Like 5 minutes.
Well, we are about to separate. Why don't we separate, brainstorm some names? We'll bring them back to Thalia and see if she wants to stick with Thalia and Co. or these other names. We're going to go to the weapon shop, Swift River? Or the general store?
Both weapon shop is what I was heading towards personally, but...
Awesome.
I feel like the prisoner's like a really big deal. Like, shouldn't we be doing something about that?
We should.
I am going there.
Yeah.
I'll go with Yuzik. He's probably dead by now anyways.
Think this might be better with like a good cop, bad cop sort of, or I guess good guard, bad guard sort of vibe. So
good guard.
So the blacksmith is on the way to the prison, so you guys could stop at the blacksmith, grab your stuff really quick, and then I'll continue on to the prison if you'd like to.
Sure.
Okay. That'll work.
Yeah.
Really quick, Town, you said women do not shed their skin, right?
Typically no.
Gotcha.
Depends on the woman, I suppose. I'm fairly positive Thalia does not shed her skin, though. I know. I'm so sorry.
All right, so you guys stop at the blacksmith, and what was it you were gathering here?
I wanted to get a crossbow.
Oh, okay. What kind of crossbow? He has a light crossbow, a hand crossbow, and a heavy crossbow.
Well, my weapons proficiency, it just says crossbow. So does that... Well, it says crossbow, comma, hand. So I'm assuming... I'll get a hand crossbow. I feel like that's more of what I'm looking for anyway. Okay. Matches the light sort of weapons.
Yeah.
How much is... Or... I want to find, like, a nice one. Like, nice finished wood.
Yeah.
If it's around. Something nice.
Yeah, definitely. And pretty much everything that he has crafted in the shop is of nice quality. That he does have a very nice hand crossbow. It's got like nice dark wood. It's stained really well.
Yeah, man, actually. Let's just be real here. You said dark wood, and I was like, chef's kiss. Point. Yeah,
it is
that one.
75 gold.
Easy. 75. And some bolts. I'll just grab some bolts with it. However many I need.
Yeah, I mean, bolts would be like you could get 20 of them for a gold.
Sick. I'll toss him 77 for a tip. And then I like how Thalia tipped a whole extra gold on top of 2, and that was like really good. And I'm just like 76, 77. Nice tip. There we go. Thank you so much. I just realized that this was something that'll be really handy for me, so I knew just where to go when I got back here in town.
Of course. Thank you again for your business.
Of course. Good day.
Aelin, you need any more pointy sticks, Aelin?
Swiftover inquires about the hound claws things.
Yes.
She was having crafted.
It is ready.
Excellent.
So you can grab that.
Oh, shit, yeah. Oh, we need to stop by Ida's too, but we can do that. Is Ida's also on the way or no?
No, it's back the other way.
Okay, we'll do that later then, but I gotta remind myself to do that.
Should I add on my sheet for those?
You're...
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
I mean, what does your,
Oh my god.
how much does your unarmed strike do right now?
1d4.
1d4. Because I would say it's probably the equivalent of like a dagger, but you could, yeah, I would say for now the equivalent of the dagger, but I'll say that this will kind of level up as your unarmed strikes get stronger. It'll kind of level up with that, so you can keep using it.
Nice. Is it just 1 or 2? Like gauntlets, I suppose, is what we'd call them.
Yeah, I mean, did you want to? You can have 2 if you wanted to.
Yeah, I think there was enough material for, even if it's like 4 claws, just 2 little like hooks that you like just wear. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have 2. You look pretty vicious with them on.
Did I already pay for those, or haven't I?
I think you already paid for them. I'm pretty sure you paid up front.
So
you know what? I'll tip 2 gold because he did such a fine job on these.
Okay.
Now I'm the shitty tipper.
If you don't mind, why don't you describe what your claws look like to everyone? I'll let you kind of take the lead on that.
They're definitely like, they've got like iron bandings around them to keep them like sturdy, but there's like something that you can like just, it's like a brace that you slide it over the forearm and then you grip it, so it basically just becomes like a claw, just something that you can just slash with instead of punching.
Very cool.
Cool. And it's using the claws of the wolves?
Yes. And I think it's wide enough that if she wants to just like pull it down even more, she can like extend her fist out from between the claws so as to not like use them. Gotcha. And then just like slide it back up.
Okay, yeah, so it's a little bit retractable as well.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Nice. God, I should figure out a name for these.
All right, so you guys have all your stuff from the blacksmith, and what are you doing now?
Heading over. Are we gonna hit Thokal? Are we gonna go to Thokal first, or are we gonna go to the prisoner first? I mean, we should report to him and let him know what we found, or discovered rather.
Yeah, I'm sure he's already fully aware. We should, yeah, let's go talk to him and see what he says, and maybe we'll just run over to the prisoner after, assuming they haven't killed him.
There might be stuff that he wants to ask him too, and it'd be probably better if we all came together. Okay, so Verdant Hall first.
Okay, Verdant Hall. You guys make your way over to the Verdant Hall. You see the familiar figure of Ella May kind of head down, doing her paperwork. She looks up as you guys approach, sees you all. Oh, I'm sure you're here to see the guard captain again.
Indeed.
Okay, let me let me grab him.
Watch this, Talon. We're here first and foremost to see you, LMA, just to say hi, see how you're doing, but also, yes, it'd be nice to talk to Thokal. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
Amazing. I'm doing so well. Thank you for asking. That really made my day. Glad to see you're doing great. But yeah, I guess if we could talk to Thokol, that'd be tremendous.
Of course. Right away. And she seems very uncomfortable, but also a little flattered by this. You see her cheeks get a little red, but she goes back and kind of gives like a half smile as she goes to turn and kind of turns back and gives you a little half smile, Zumbus. It seems like she's not really used to people paying that much attention to her and appreciates it. So, in her own shy little way, she appreciates that.
As soon as she leaves, Talon's just like, Zumbus, that wasn't bad.
Talon, you're very right. I read that room. I don't think she liked that. She turned really red. She might have been shedding her skin too.
This was more like reading between the lines, like you were skipping words, but it's a start, and I'm proud of you. And it's a work in progress. And I think LMA really appreciated that you took the time out to do that. Didn't that feel good?
It was a good test run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
It's good.
I'm like,
She's happy. That's all that really matters.
From his head, like that was so scary.
But not that long goes by, maybe 30 seconds or so, until Guard Captain Thokol comes out, followed by LMA, who goes and sits down at her desk, and she kind of looks at Zumbus kind of like quickly and shyly as she enters again, and then sits back down. But the Guard Captain comes out. Good to see you all again. What can I do for you?
Zumbus kind of looks around. Am I crazy? The prisoner? Did you talk to him?
Oh, yes. I was informed that you all returned with some rescued villagers here from Elbin, and that you had a prisoner. He is currently safely imprisoned in the jail just on the eastern side of town.
Good.
Have you been by to see him yet?
Oh, God. Sorry.
Sorry, Talon.
I personally have not.
Okay. Yeah, Talon, please.
No, you're doing so well. Like,
you told me to read the. I'm reading. The
You're right. Thokol, I was wondering, or we were wondering. I mean, we found where the cultists, a lot of them were. Managed to get the prisoners back. I know that we were doing like a reconnaissance sort of mission about all of this. Hold on, sorry. Are we in the hallway, or are we in a private room right now?
You're in the hall.
Okay. Did you want to talk about this?
There's nobody else around, but...
Okay. I guess I was wondering, is there anything that you'd want us to... Because we were just going to go and question this prisoner now, but was there anything that was really pertinent that you wanted to know, any information that we could just go through? I figure it might be easier if we have one interrogation rather than one from us and then one from you, or whichever.
Well, I would just I would want to make sure that your interrogation doesn't break any of our rules. We definitely do not condone torture of any sort. Even if they are evil cultists, they are still people, and people deserve to be, treated fairly.
With dignity, I agree.
Because otherwise, what separates us from them? What makes us better than them?
Couldn't agree more.
So this looks at Aelin like grimace almost.
Rest assured, that's crystal clear.
I believe there was a matter of some payment depending on exactly what you guys accomplished out there. So tell me all about it. What are their numbers like? How many were you able to take care of? Are there any more prisoners that you guys weren't able to recapture and set free? What about leadership? Do you know what their leadership structure is like? Tell me everything, please.
Out of character, we killed 8? Is that right?
I think it was.
I was going to say about half a dozen. Like, I was going to round it around there.
I think it was 5 or 6.
Two on the roof. And then 4 down below.
Like 4 on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 total.
And then
we killed 5 and brought 1 back.
Right.
Correct.
And then half a dozen got away, right?
And
Or not got away, but we're gone.
Right.
And then letting them know, like, they all were following orders from one more powerful cultist leader. In the struggle to get the prisoners out, we did take care of at least half a dozen of them, including one of the leaders. I don't know if there's any more, but there were about half a dozen that left before we had a chance to, or before we got in there and rescued the prisoners. So they're probably still out there. I can mark on the map where it was exactly, and we saw the buildings that the prisoners were in. There was another building, though, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a larger building kind of in the center of the complex that we didn't have time to explore.
There could be more prisoners in there, and we don't know if there's more cultists in there or.
Yeah, we made quite a racket though, so I'm sure if there were any more in there, they would have.
I think our main goal with talking to this prisoner would be numbers, who's in charge, names if we can get them, of course, and obviously what's going on, like the why.
Yeah, what's the problem?
We also managed to kill one of the lesser leaders. And we also mapped out one of their secret escape entrances from the camp.
That is all very good news. So there were 2 other buildings that you guys were not able to infiltrate or discover then.
One of them was pretty dilapidated. Another tower. It looked a bit more run down. I'm not sure if that one was in use at all, but yeah, there was one more significant building there for sure.
Yes, and to build off what Zumba said, a fair bit of the combat happened outdoors, so if there were other cultists in some of the other buildings, they would have heard the combat and come out to help out their compatriots. So we assume that the only ones that were the ones that we killed and the ones that had escaped out with their carts before we managed to infiltrate.
I will say that there was probably about the distance between the tower that you guys were at and the middle building was about half a mile. So people wouldn't necessarily have heard.
Yeah, definitely not. I thought it was way close.
Well, that's not
I thought it was.
This is a big clearing. I mean, this clearing was like 2 miles across. So
yeah, I remember you saying it was.
Retcon the shit that I just said.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
So just the greatest hits of we found, like, there were other towers. We took care of one and rescued the prisoners there. There were these other towers that were similar, far enough away that maybe that we managed to do this with some discretion. But there could still be people in danger there. But we did grab a chunk of villagers back. It might be worth actually talking to them and seeing if they saw anything else. Maybe they were exchanging spots where they were. They were all getting ready to be sacrificed, so perhaps there was like a place that, it's, they'll probably need some time. Yeah. Every day being told, today might be the day you die. They might be traumatized. In fact, I'm sure that they are. But if there is any of them who are willing to share their experience, they might have some insight into any other prisoners who might be there, or even some of the cultists. I imagine that they saw some other things going on. But, yeah.
Hopefully we were able to get information from this cultist that you guys captured. That was very good work. I'm surprised you were able to capture one of their number and make it all the way back to Elbin with him in tow. That's quite impressive work. Good job.
Full of surprises.
And I don't know what I did with my notes for how much he was supposed to pay you guys for accomplishing what. Does one of you have that?
The
base price was 500, and then I don't think
it was 500 for a plan and exact numbers. It was 1,000 gold if we killed them, and prisoners were 100 gold apiece.
Okay.
I remember the 100,000 I heard.
Prisoners had to be alive.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll say that you get half the gold for killing them because there was obviously more that you guys didn't take care of. So it would be 500, 500, and 400, so 1,400 total. Does that sound right? Because you rescued 4 prisoners?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So yeah, he will get you. He'll send LMA back. Come out with the chest with 140 platinum in it.
Wow. This is awesome. Thanks, LMA.
Oh,
Thank you.
Of course. And she kind of like steals another glance at Zumbus.
Oh my god.
Give her a finger gun.
Oh, I don't stop him. The finger gun, though.
She kind of gives a quizzical look at that.
You're killing it, Zumbus.
Did you like? Did you wink with it too?
Oh no.
No, actually, my facial expression is probably very different.
Wait, can Zumbus wink? First of all.
Probably just like I've had this discussion before. I don't think actually Alex can wink, so.
Oh no.
I do like
It's like a really weird blink, like.
It's a hard blink.
Just a hard blink. And finger guns.
I like it.
It's like a squint.
Well,
Groovy.
if you all don't mind, I think I would like to join you for the interrogation of this prisoner. Do you all have time now? We can make our way over there.
Yep.
Yeah, certainly.
Of course.
Okay. And I think that is going to be a good place to leave it because we are at 5 o'clock now, or 7 Eastern. Yep. So, yeah, nice. Awesome session, guys. That was fun.
Yeah, this is awesome. This is fun.
I did not expect you guys to go anywhere near that shambling mound. I thought you were going to, like, sense danger and be like, nope.
If you're going to throw a thing, I'm going to go for it.
If you stat it, they will kill it.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Aelin would have added the 85 platinum that he got to this chest.
Okay.
Because it's in his mind party fund, not his money.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. I was just going to ask how we're splitting it, but I like the idea of like a communal chest. In character, I hate it, but you know.
Oh, we're not splitting it? Okay.
Can I just take like 10 platinum, like, for the road?
I was gonna, for like sensibility, you'd split it so if somebody stole it, it's not all gone.
Yeah, I also just really like platinum. I'm just gonna, just 10 of them. I got 10 of them. See, look, easy, 10. Look, so you don't even know that it's gone.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
She takes her share.
Fair.
Does anybody have anything they want to throw out there into the universe or anything? Anything you want to promote?
Yes.
Yeah, Aelin does.
Homebrewery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I have art stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/WileyScag, Sundays and Wednesdays. It's a good time.
Yeah, heck yeah. Throw it up in the chat.
Sure will.
All right. Well, if nobody has anything else, thank you everybody that watched. We really appreciate it, and we will see you again next Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern for some more D&D shenanigans. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching as much as we enjoyed playing. And yeah, we'll see you next week. Have a good week, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.